Welcome back to the channel. It's 87 man, says boy. I'm working on Big Z today, man. We're doing a little lift kit on this thing. I'm gonna show y'all what we got going on. I'm gonna show y'all the lift kit, how many inches it's supposed to be and all that stuff. And we're gonna get started on this thing. I probably won't get done today. This is my first time doing a lift kit. And I mean, the shop told me about 5 to 6 hours, which here we go again with the shop stuff. Like, shop wanted almost $1,000 to do this lift kit after paying about $1,000 for the lift kit itself. Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. So guess what I do? I'm gonna do it myself, man. It ain't that hard. I done did suspension before. So what is it to me, dog? What is it to me? What is it to me? So I'm gonna do it myself, man. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll get finished today. I have about 4 hours to work on it, which, yeah, I probably won't get finished. I'm gonna start on the front because the front is the hardest. So I'm gonna start there, and I'm gonna show y'all what we got going on, man. If this is your first time here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm dropping these videos. And after you hit that like button, hit that hype button for me. I'm a small YouTube, I'm trying to get out there. So hit that hype button for me so that my videos can get out there and in the algorithm so other people can see it. I appreciate y'all, man. 87 messages, boy. So for those of you who are not familiar with the channel, or maybe new here, this is my 2016 Chevy Silverado Z71 LTZ. Tired of it looking so factory and with that nose dive, how it's lower in the front than it is in the rear. We're trying to lift this thing up. We have started on the exhaust already, which I have the rest of it over here on the back of my trailer. I gotta finish the exhaust. I got it cut off so far, and then I just gotta get that put up there, bolted and clamped it up. Just put a radiator in there. Didn't do a video on it. I did go live though, so got a new radiator. We got new exhaust. We got Mistress right here. She love to be in the camera too. So if you like old school content, this is the place for that too. I got 2 G bodies and a square body. We working over here, man. So like I said, 2016 Silverado. Exhaust just got done, well, halfway done, and now we're working on the suspension. We're gonna lift this thing up. I'm still looking for wheels and tires. Now, when I put this lift on here, I already know it's gonna motivate me to go ahead and get my wheels and tires, because it's gonna look, I feel like it's gonna look stupid or funny with that lift on here with these factory tires and it sitting in and everything. But we're gonna ride like that until we get the wheels and tires. Like I said, that's probably gonna motivate me to go ahead and put a foot up my ass and get it done. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Y'all keep it locked. All right, I'm gonna show y'all what we got here. It is a Rough Country kit. It comes with the kit that I got. It comes with the front struts assembly. Can't remember what this plate right here is called. And then you got the rear shocks. And then you got the U-bolts and the little lift joints. And then you got front upper control arms. As you can see, Rough Country. So this is what we're gonna be putting on there. Yes, sir. This is not a tutorial video. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I'm not here to show you how to do it. I'm just showing you that you can do it yourself with the guides and instructions, man. Read the instructions. Use YouTube to find out what to do and what not to do, because it be some mistakes on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna go in and get it jacked up. I'm gonna start on the front first because, like I said, that's gonna be the hardest part. And then we'll move on to the rear. The rear gonna be real easy. So yeah, y'all stay around for it, man. We working over here. Let's go. Alright, we got that first tire off, got her jacked up. We're gonna put us some jack stands up under here on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the other side, and we're gonna kind of do both sides at the same time. As y'all can see, like, I already see a difference in these control arms, these upper control arms. So I know this is, so yeah, this is the right side. So look at the difference in the size. Look at the difference. Come on, man. So a lot beefier than the original control arms. And then as y'all can see, my shots look, I mean, I don't know if they working properly, but they don't look good. They're gonna look a lot better with these on there. For real, for real. So I'm gonna get back to work. I'll tap in with y'all momentarily, you know what I'm saying, after we get a little work done. Like I said, I'm not gonna show everything, but I'm just trying to document what I got going on and show people that, you know, you can do this at home yourself too. You don't need no shops and somebody charging you all that money to do stuff when you can do it yourself. If you mechanically and or technically inclined. Some people just can't do it, man. Everybody ain't the same, but hey, I don't play around, man. I get shit done. Let go. All right, so far, got both sides jacked up, got the wheels taken off. I popped my tie rod in right here. That's the first thing I did. Loosen this bolt up, pop that tie rod out, as y'all can see, which I'll go on and take that off. Don't lose those. So tie rod is out on both sides. Yes, sir. So the next order of business, I'll probably go ahead and take this bolt out for the control arm. And then we'll get these upper and lower bolts out for the strut there. Yeah, pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? Don't take long to, well, I say it don't take long, but I'm gonna probably be here longer than I expect. Probably more than just today. So I'm gonna just put these bolts back so I won't lose them. And then we're gonna move on to getting the this strut out. Actually, see, I gotta take my control arms out too, so I might as well go ahead and do that as well. Yeah, so just going through the motions. Like I said, I've never done this before, so this is my first time, and I'm just rolling with the punches, man. We will get there. This was a 21 millimeter right here. These up here I know are 18s, and I'm guessing these are 18s too, but I'm not for sure. So yeah, we moving and grooving, y'all. Like I said, I got new control arms and I got new struts, so I do need to get this upper control arm out, and then I'll just tie up this this spindle and everything. So y'all stay tuned. So now we're taking these strut bolts out, these upper strut bolts. They are 18 millimeter. You're gonna need a ratcheting wrench for that. So I had to go grab me one because I didn't have any in my arsenal. So it's just 3 of these bolts. I took one out already, right there. And I got 2 right here and 3 right there. So we're going on and take these out and get this strut up out of here. I ain't even gonna keep the camera rolling because who wants to see that? Who wants to see that? And just like that, all 3 of my bolts are out. And now we should be able to push this out, which actually I think I might have it held up a little bit too high on my jack here. There we go. Had that thing a little bit too high. Now let her down slowly. Oh, you know what? My dumb self. The reason why it won't come out, well, the reason why it won't actually come all the way out is because I don't have this off yet. Because I don't have the control arm all the way out yet. So I had issues with this side. So now when I turn this bolt, the whole thing turns. So what I'm gonna have to do is tighten this all the way back up, and then so that it'll lock in. And then I'm gonna have to take the bolt all the way off before I let it out. But I do have it where I can get the strut out now. It looks like. So let's see. There you go. Just one little clip there. There we go. Easy day. The strut is out of there. So, just like that, man. Just like that. We got the strut on out. Like I said, I gotta tighten this up and pull it back off, because when I turn this bolt, this whole thing turns inside of there. So that ain't the way it's supposed to be. That's why I still got that bolt on there this side. So on the other side it'll be a little bit easier. Let's see if we can finagle this thing up out of here. Just like that. Got that tie rod out the way. Pull this bad boy on out. So that's the old Ranchero. Oh, old Rancho. That's what it's called, Rancho. And then compared to the new here, as you can see, it's a little bit longer, look a little bit more sturdy. So we're gonna go ahead and get this passenger side off. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Yes, sir. So we got the control arm out on this side. Of course, the strut, and then look at the comparison here on these control arms. That's a big difference. Big difference. So all we gotta do is put these right up in there. Man, we probably gonna have to tap them in with a rubber hammer. But these go in there, then our struts go in. Hey, easy work. Easy work. So I gotta take these little plates off too, because I'm gonna have to take this, what piece? This piece. I'm gonna have to take this cross member out so that I can, I have to modify it. So I gotta put a few notches in it. So these gotta be out the way. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so I got these 4 cross member bolts and nuts out. It was 4 of these going across, they are 18s. Got those out. Now I need to just pry this off of here. This is the piece that I'm gonna have to modify. Which, let me see if I can. Yep. Gotta stick some up in there and pry it out. Have to do the same thing to the other side. Get that on up out of there. Come on down, cuz. swear stuff don't be wanting to come out. There we go. Come on out. Come on, bro. There we go. I don't know what I thought that was gonna do. There we go. So got this piece out. I just gotta put a cut in it, I think on this side for this piece right here, because this has to be lowered about, I think it's about 2 inches. This has to be lowered. So I'm gonna have to notch this so that it'll have room for this to fit when it comes down. So we shall get to that later, but we do have it out, and I just gotta measure to see where I need to make my cuts at. All right. So the next thing, I don't know. I'm all over the place, y'all, because I'm doing what I can do while I can, because some tools I don't have. So I'm having to modify how I'm taking some of this stuff out because I don't actually have the correct tools. So I know that's taking me a little bit longer, but I don't want to stop and go spend money for stuff that I need for this when I can use other things. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a part of doing shit yourself. All right, we back. So it's actually been the course of a few days, but I got a couple things done. One, I had to put a notch in this cross member because I'll show you we had to lower the front diff. We had to lower the front diff about 1 inch, which in turn makes us have to put a notch in here so that it'll clear the front diff. It gave you measurements in the instructions, tell you where to measure at, where to cut at, all that. So it's all the way clear now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this up and paint it black to keep it from rusting or whatever. It had a bunch of nasty undercoat on it, but we're gonna clean that up. And I'm gonna show y'all now that it actually works. Well, hopefully it works. Hopefully enough is cut out. But I think they made it to where you cut more than you actually need, for real. That way there is no rework. So if I can show y'all, can y'all see right here? So above this bracket, there's a little spacer right there. So it's an inch spacer. You had to put 4 of them on here, and then they come with new hardware. So what you have to do is drop this front diff about 1 inch. And see, here's another one right there. You can see it, that black spacer right there. So it's 4 of those. You have to put those in, and also you have to clear this cross member right here. So you have to shave it down the fins, which it probably don't look like it on video, but it is clear of this. It is clear. So I can even stick this in there like that, right? So yeah, I don't think you can see it in the video, but it's definitely clear of that. But yeah, so a little work, you know what I'm saying? A little straightening we gotta do. But oh yeah, you can probably see it right there where it clears it. Anyhow, you have to trim the fins down. You have to add these spacers on all 4 corners. You got 2 in the front too. I'm not gonna slide up there, but then we gotta fit this cross member in and just make sure that it clears this, because this is now lower. So let's do that and see what we got. Go ahead and paint it up. So I don't know if y'all can see me. Come on, get up in there. I think we have to do one side at a time. Should have brought my hammer up under here with me. I forgot there we go. I forgot when I first took it out, I had to pry it out. Well, I could use the butt of this. Look it up, right in place. All right, so as y'all can see, maybe, let's see. It's kind of hard getting to here. There we go. There go my notch, and there go my front diff hanging down. So it clears it. So that means the notch is good. This is exactly where it's gonna go, where my hose bolt up at. Got plenty of clearance. So now I'm gonna take this out, paint it, and then I'll put it back up under here. In the meantime, I will get the rest of this stuff, like this right here. This right here. Get all that stuff bolted down. So I'm not gonna torque everything until I get the tires on the ground. So let me get from up under here, show y'all what else I done got done, man. Whew, struggling getting from up under there. So we got the upper control arms, we got the struts in. Everything is, like I said, it's not torqued down yet. But I'm gonna get it torqued down. Well, get it hand tight pretty much, and then put it on the ground, and then we'll torque it down. But yeah, both sides are done in the front now. Yes, sir. So we've been putting in a little work every chance I get, but it looked good. It looked good, and you can definitely tell that it's lifted because it brought everything down. If you understand how geometry works, everything goes down so that everything can go up. So like I said, the front diff had to go down. All this front suspension is down further now. So just like I got the truck jacked up to where I could take my tires off the first time, but now I can't get the tires back on because the spindles are down lower to the ground. So I'm gonna have to jack the car up more, the truck up more, in order to get my tires back on. But yeah, hey, it's looking good. And them silver control arms match real good too. Alright y'all, so we're done with the front for the most part. We still hadn't torqued everything all the way down yet, and I gotta put my cross member up there. But as y'all can see, she up there now. The back, we about to get ready to do it. For the back, I think it's 1.75 inches is going up or whatever, just so it can level out with the front. But yeah, it's looking good. Got some motivation to go ahead and get my wheels and tires now. Definitely need some bigger tires now. But yeah, she up there, y'all. She up there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She is up there. Yep, so let me go ahead and start on this back, and we'll get it on up in the air all the way around. I got my cross member right here that I painted up. It didn't take long to dry. So it's dried up, looking decent. So we're gonna go ahead and bolt this in, and then I gotta put the splash guard back on, and we'll be pretty much done with the front. Let go. sir. We got the cross member installed. So now it's time to move to the back.
So don't settle for just any.
Get my ass from up under here, cuz.
State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yes, sir. Time to get that back now. I don't want no copyright. But yeah, time to get that back now. So, hey man, I actually kind of like that little squat thing going on a little bit, man. Nah, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this back done. So the back gonna be a lot easier than the front was. All we got is shocks, U-bolts, and then the lift blocks. So let's go ahead and get it. Let go. Yes, sir. So we in the back now. Like I said, the reason why I decided to do the front first is because it was harder. For the back, we just got 2 bolts for the shocks. We got a bottom bolt here, and then it's a top one up there. And then other than that, we have the 4 bolts here that gotta come out. So literally it's 6 bolts on each side. That's all we gotta do. And then replace the hardware, so you'll have longer U-bolts, and then you'll have the block that goes in between here to lift it up, and then the new shocks. That's it. Go ahead and loosen these up. And then got to take the towel off the back. Shit, rusty as hell. Sheesh. I don't want to take it all the way off though. Not yet. Yes, sir. So pretty much just do that to both sides. You can get this out of here and get that block up under there. Yeah, that's all it is to it. Like I said, this ain't no tutorial because I'm not a professional. I'm just out here trying to make it, man. Yes, sir. We back outside. It's another beautiful day. And we messing with old Big Z here. Let me show y'all what we got going on. Man, so I had said, bro, where my camera at, cuz? So I had said, man, the back is so easy, this or that. I was tired, got a little anxious and beside myself, and I came out here and, man, it didn't go as I had expected. So I had to end up coming back outside. But I'm gonna show y'all what we got. So we have the blocks installed right here. So this is like I said, like 1 3/4 inch lift for the back, and then it comes with the new U-bolts and the hardware under here. I still got the old shocks up there, got my new ones right here, getting ready to throw in there. They tell you which part is the top and which part is the top. Made in China, made in China. Yeah, so we got both sides done, got blocks done on both sides. So the only thing we got to do now is put our shocks in. Once we put our shocks in, we're going to put the wheels on and see what this thing looking like all the way around. Yes, sir. Hey, it took me a while, you know, a little bit longer than I expected to get this done. But nonetheless, I didn't pay nobody $1,000 to do it. It took me a little longer. They could have did it in a day. It took me a few days because, like I said, I got a life. This is not what I do every day, all day. So, you know, it took me a little while, but I saved $1,000, man. Did it myself. So I just got to get an alignment now. Once I get these wheels on, probably tomorrow I'll get an alignment done. And then whenever I get my wheels or whatever, I'm gonna have to get another alignment. But hey, we talking about right now. We're gonna get this alignment done with these factory wheels for now, and then we'll go from there. Hey, let me know what wheels and tires I should go with in the comment section, man. Let me know what size, what offset, all that. Let me know what offset that you like and why, what size and why. If any trimming or cutting is involved. Like, tell me what y'all think I should do with this thing, man. I'm gonna let y'all see it in a minute. Give me a second. All right, got the other shots out. Getting ready to put the new ones in. I always like to kind of do a comparison of my old parts versus the new ones. I mean, except for the rust and stuff here, these actually work just fine, but it's time to get rid of them, man. Time to upgrade. So we're gonna take this to my trash pile over here. Got my little trash pile right here with my control arms, my strut. Oh, this ain't trash. That's my breaker bar. But yeah, little trash pile right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and install these new shocks. Put these tires on here. Hey, we'll be done before work. Gotta be to work at 5. Yes, sir. Nice, nice, nice. I can't wait, man. Can't wait to see what this thing look like sitting up, especially with some new wheels and tires on it, because we're gonna be riding around looking crazy with this. Look at that. Look at that gap. Look at that gap. Yeah, man, let me get to work and stop playing. It's getting a little cool out here too. Sun's still out, but it's getting a little cool out here, so let me hurry up and finish so I can get in the house and get ready for work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got the shots in that thing. Looking mighty fine. Blocks in that thing. Both sides. So, time to go ahead and put these tires on here. Shocks in there. Shocks real easy to install. I normally start with the top. Just put the top in first and then put the bottom in. I forgot to put this back. Do that on both sides. So yeah, time to put these little 20s back on here and see what she look like. Put this in there before I forget. Yep. So, man, I'm ready to see what this thing look like, man. Let go.
I'm riding down 95 in a spaceship, found me a new vibe. She 11 out of 10, I think I'm falling in love. I know it's stupid, but this bitch the truth. Let them know it came from the south, can do what I want, cause I'm popping off on stage. I don't do nothing for clout, got some cousins riding with me by the ocean. Not that boy, and I just felt like that you should know. Come from a little small town, and this ain't often in a month. You gotta get your chicken geek gone, but I'm back now, just got to Virginia, I'm on plane.
Yes, sir. We done. 2016 Silverado LTZ Z71 3.5 inch rough country lift DIY. There we go. That's a better picture there with the sun out the way. It's definitely up there. I never had a truck with a lift, so this is new to me. I'm looking forward to this experience though, man. Looking forward to this experience. But it looked good to me, man. Definitely look a little weird sitting up like it is with the factories on there. So we're gonna have to do something about that. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I think it came out really good. So the next thing will be going to the alignment shop. We're gonna get it aligned, get it lined up right. Yeah, rough country N3s in the back, lift blocks, and then in the front we got the N3 struts and the forged upper control arms. And like I said, as y'all saw in the video, we had to do a few modifications under the bottom to the front diff. as well as the front cross member there. Had to do a little modification, but hey, when you want what you want, you might have to hack a little something up sometime, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing for a ride. I got everything torqued down. I'm gonna take it for a ride and see how it rides, just to kind of get a little seat time with it, I guess you could say, man, because like I said, I'm not used to a lifted vehicle. So I'm about to take this thing out and ride a little bit. Alignment I'll begin tomorrow, and then we're gonna still be on the hunt for some wheels and tires. So yeah, y'all give me y'all suggestions on wheels and tires, man, for a 3.5-inch lift. Something that I don't have to do a whole lot with, a whole bunch of cutting and all that stuff. I don't like really hack jobs when it comes to the fenders and all that stuff. I know I see some where they got all this cut to about right here. I don't like that. I don't want to have to do that, man. So something slight, man. But yeah, let me go ahead and take this thing for a spin, man. Yes, sir. Ain't gonna have no issues changing the oil no more. Just slide up under there and change that junk. Yes, sir. 87 SS, boy, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Let go.